Welcome, guys. Welcome, Crypto Fud. Let's jump right into this. All right. So, short and sweet, just going to look over Dogelon. Obviously, everybody knows today the Feds raised the interest rates 0.25 quarter percent today. Bitcoin actually has had a nice little rally after the fact, and shortly just going to jump into it. The reason why is most likely because after the interest rate, we found out that they were going to be increasing. Obviously, Jerome comes out and speaks and takes questions and stuff like that. I'm sure we all saw it. A lot of big YouTubers were covering it today, and I definitely watched just like you guys. And what I gathered was that a lot of what everybody's pretty much anticipating is that from the wordage is that there's most likely going to be a guaranteed pause after this interest rate hike, but you can't say guarantee really because we really don't know exactly what's going on, behind scenes. But I think they had to stick to their guns. They had to increase the rates this come around. But given with the banks and everything that's been going on, a lot of things are crumbling. So I think that we're probably going to see a pause, and hopefully inflation can kind of at least subside, flatline, and possibly continue to come down, and we won't see probably any more increases in the short term, looking. So, and with that being said, that's really what we've been waiting for. Hopefully, Bitcoin can really use that as some momentum and jump up. And the reason why we always speak about Bitcoin is because, Dog Elon is going to go, not exactly with Bitcoin, but it is going to move with the bigger players. So today we're looking at right now, currently, Dogelon sitting at 2.6. It did have a nice little, we hopefully we bottomed out. Hopefully we bottomed out right here. This bottom line right here, this bottom fib line is basically the bottom of where we hit our local bottom, like 6 months ago, right? So we came close. I honestly thought we were going to tap it, and we didn't. We came right before it, and we saw this was a nice like 15% bounce right here. We did drop back down another 5 or 6%, but it looks like we want to, hopefully we can get past this trend line. I have this sloppy little trend line here. Basically, we want to break above this trend line, almost like it's like the 200-day moving average, but it's not. This is just a sloppy trend line that I drew, basically just indicating that we are technically on a downward movement as of right now. We want to break above this trend line, and I'm going to keep this for the next videos as well, so we can kind of go off of this. But we want to break above it and at least use it as some support and start getting to these next fib retracement lines. The 786, we definitely want to see if we can get back up to this line right here. This isn't a fib line. This is another line that I drew, but this is a solid line right here. This is where we want to bounce to, is the 31. So we want to get past this trend line, which is somewhere around 2728, and use this as support. But we want to get back up to this 3.1, almost a 3.2 mark. That's a line that I drew in the sand that we have bounced off of multiple times. If we can get above that, we're still going to be looking at a bullish narrative here, and we can kind of get back on track. I mean, you look at these highs right here, these local highs, and yeah, they were decent moves, right? But we really aren't far away from those moves. We're probably looking at from right here to now. Well, 100% is pretty much what we're looking at, a move from this local, from where we're at right now to the local high that we made, a few months back. That can seem like a crazy move, right? But I'm going to show you something in a minute here, and I'm going to show you, just to keep you guys going and make sure you guys stay bullish if you guys are bullish on this project. So right now, if you were to ask me, I would say I don't give out financial advice, but I would say, we are near a bottom, or we probably maybe have bottomed out. And, we haven't shot crazy off from the bottom that we just hit. So we could be in a buy zone right now. This could be definitely a nice buy zone. Anywhere under this line right here could be a nice buy zone. That's under the 31. So if you're on the sidelines, or if this is something that you believe in long term, this could be a perfect pivotal spot where you could be just adding to your bag right now, DCA and in, because this isn't a bad spot that we're in right now. Now, I did want to, before we end the video, I wanted to zoom out real quick. And I know we all know this, so I just want to zoom out let's look at this whole chart real quick. This is where we're at right now. Minus this whole the fib lines and stuff like that, you can't really see, but this is the line that we're at right now. We basically flatlined. If you look at this whole chart, we're looking at the yearly chart. We flatlined, right? I mean, all these little moves that we're doing right now, even these little 10-20% moves, they're nothing. Look at this movement right here. Look at this movement here. Now you can say, Crip, we've slowly been moving down ever since we made that high. And that is true. But what I want to just point out is just look at this movement right here. If you believe in this project, you know what this thing is capable of. And you're talking about over 3,000% jump. This wasn't overnight. This was, this took weeks and months. But I mean, look at this movement. This definitely can happen again. This market cap, I remember when this happened because I had bought in. I believe I bought in somewhere, I wasn't the far bottom, but it was somewhere right. I don't remember exactly, but it was before we hit this high, definitely, because I had definitely was up on my my investment. Basically, we the market cap, I lost my train of thought. The market cap at this time was reaching, I don't know if we hit $1 billion. I think we hit $1 billion or we got close to $1 billion. I mean, you think about that. $1 billion in this project, and you can see people in the comments sometimes will put in like, oh, there's no utility. Yeah, but show me, meme coins that have been, that are been in the $1 billion marks. You might have Dogecoin and you might have Shiba. You really don't have any other meme coins that have been up and have either hit $1 billion or have gotten really close to $1 billion. And Dogelon has. So the capabilities are there. This thing could definitely do it. If this is like I said, if this is a long-term project, you guys need to believe and remember what this thing has done already and what it could do in the future. This was during a bull run. So imagine when we get back into a bull run, what this thing is capable of doing. So I hope that gives you guys enough bullishness, to think clearly and understand what you're in as far as this investment with Dogelon. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll make sure to always have new updates whenever they do come out. I thank you guys so much.